Yo, what is going on, guys? DJ Hes here, and I wanted to bring you guys a couple random pickups that I ended up getting. One pair of sneakers from Adidas, and another one from Amazon, just a box full of stuff. Figured I'd show you guys this first, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I got this, so some of these things I got, actually all of these things, or most of these things are for the video camera setup. And I don't even know if this is going to work for this model in particular, but because I have the ADD, the Canon ADD, but I got a little basically controller so I can start and stop the video and the camera from kind of remote. A couple of the other things, I'll just grab all these things out so you can see them. So a couple of the other things, I ended up getting 3 of these. This is just like kind of a generic mount, and for those that don't know, you have, like, it's easier to have a quick release for your camera when it is switched between multiple tripods and multiple different devices. And I have like at least 3 different tripods now that I'll be using, and even a roller dolly thing that I can potentially use. But ultimately I want to put this on all of them, because then I can just do a quick release to release the camera instead of having to screw it on and off every single time. So this goes on the bottom of the camera, and then this one goes on the tripod or whatever it might be. I also ended up getting like more of these, and leave some comments, because I don't know really what I'm doing here. I'm just using Amazon as much as I can and looking at other video reviews, and people said that this was a decent battery, and I got this battery as well as the charger from the same brand. But it's this STK Sterling Tech. It seems like an off-brand for batteries, but it's like a Canon battery pack instead of paying the extra for the Canon one. So I got 2 of those with the charger. If it works, it works. If not, it doesn't. But I didn't see anything that would say that it was not going to work. Something else I got that I needed to try out, and this is a recommendation from, it's Teddy, the Boost God. He was mentioning this this tee, and actually I asked him about it, and he said that this is the one. And Fomer was actually asking about some teas as well. So I bought this one to give it a try. It's kind of expensive, but this matcha green tea is supposed to be pretty good. Give you some energy, which I definitely need. I'm always tired, and I'm always like working around the clock, so I kind of need that. The other thing is, you might notice that the camera audio has been okay so far since I got the new camera, but that's because I haven't actually used an external mic on it. I've only used the inboard mic, or onboard mic on the camera, because the other one I plugged in, and I just didn't like it. It had a really low, like, hissing sound. And so I ended up getting this Rode VideoMic Pro instead of just a regular video mic. The branding, I fell for it. I mean, all of them look fairly similar, and I thought I was getting the right one, but I wasn't. So this is the one I ended up getting. The one that everybody talks about and says it's the best one, because it has a pass filter, so it can cut out that crazy, like, it's this thing, this boost level. But it can basically make it better for the hissing to go, the hissing to go away on the camera. Speaking of pissing, though, kind of hilarious. Harrison totally took a piss on Alicia's wife's foot the other day, because she was getting him out of the diaper, and he just stood there for 1 second and he pissed on her foot. It was hilarious. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. It's the Nmd R2 PK, and this is the first colorway of the Primeknit, and I definitely need to do a review. So expect a review coming fairly soon. I want to do a review comparison between the Primeknit, the R2s and the R1s, and which is more comfortable. Ultimately, the R2 is pretty nice that they use this Primeknit on it, but the difference is the R1 has some with Primeknit and some with just regular materials. So to compare apples to apples, you really got to do Primeknit to Primeknit. I like this, how they changed this up in the back, though. Excited to do a review on these ones, and glad I was able to scoop these ones up. The price point's a little high, though, $170 on these, but again, you get that really nice Primeknit, so it might be worth it. There's just kind of a shot of them. So that's pretty much it. Just kind of some random pickups that I ended up getting. Hopefully you guys liked the video, and the audio quality should be improved going forward for those wondering. Just a quick update. This thing, I tried to actually mount to my tripod, and it doesn't fit. Like, it gets stuck on this little hardware over here. So this is not going to work for me. I bought 3 of these. I'm going to return them right away, because it's kind of what happens when you buy things on Amazon. Sometimes, even if it's really highly reviewed, you really don't know what you're going to get, and this is definitely not something I need. With a fluid head tripod, it's just not going to work. So these things are garbage. If you guys haven't checked out my collection video yet, please go check that thing out. It is massive. Took a ton of effort to do that video, and it's an all-around pretty good video in my opinion. So that is that. Thank you guys again. Peace.